Okay, guys, I hope you are doing well. Now, this video is very basic and traditional, especially for those watching from Ghana in West Africa. Now, I'm sure most of you watching this have a blender in your homes, but this is the traditional blender. This is what our ancestors in Ghana, West Africa were using prior to the introduction of a blender, and it's called the earthenware. This is the earthenware pot, not even a pot, sorry, the earthenware grinder, and this is what you would use to grind it. So in Twi we call this asanka. This is the asanka, and then this is tapoli. You use this to grind whatever you are grinding in the earthenware. So this is how you do it. You hold this part and then you grind with this part. So basically it's like this, and yeah, the grinding keeps going. Basically you would have to apply some strength. Honestly, you have to make sure your grip is firm, and then you grind in a straightforward motion, whilst at the same time doing your best to grind in a circular motion as well. So basically you keep at this to a point where you would realize that the stuff is gradually getting ground, and I'm sure you can see the progress as I go. If you are watching, you would notice that some of the habaneros, the yellow habanero, I've done justice to one of them, and I'm still doing justice to other ingredients in the earthenware pot, like the onion and the garlic. I'm grounding this to use it to marinate and steam my chicken. Yeah, I love chicken so much, but not the fried one. I like the well marinated and steamed one with a little bit of frying, or maybe a little bit of grilling, or even just marinated and then cooked, not with so much water, but with just the marinated sauce, or the sauce used to marinate it. So what I'm grounding is basically, sorry for the noise, it comes with the job. So what I'm grounding is basically is ginger, garlic, habaneros, and then onions. Of course, I'll add some salt when I'm adding it to the chicken. I don't have any particular order in which I would advise you pick them, or let me say proportion. I don't have any proportion I would advise you pick them. You pick them in order of the proportion you would prefer. For me, I don't eat too much pepper, but I still want to feel the pepper a bit. That's how come I've added the habanero. So what I usually do is I'll let this, when it's ready, I'll add it to the chicken on fire, and then I'll let it steam and get absorbed by the chicken or the meat, whichever meat it is I'll be steaming, so that when you eat it, you're actually eating the sauce together with the meat that you marinated it with. So I don't pour any water off any meat I steam. I'm sure you are seeing the progress report. As you can see, it wasn't previously like this when we started. You see that some of the ingredients are gradually getting rounded. So now the perpetual rounded motion commences. Crush this garlic here. Sometimes you crush it like this and it makes it easier to grind going forward. Yeah. So obviously using a blender is more convenient than this. Obviously, it goes without saying, because with all this time and effort I'm applying using this traditional method. If you were using a blender, you'd be far gone. So this is not really efficient in terms of management of time. And we all know that time is a scarce resource. So in 2025, you know, you may not actually be seeing people choosing this option over that of a blender. But you may be wondering, why is the guy using this? I have a blender actually. I do have a blender. Just that the power is off. So the blender has been rendered useless. And that is where this becomes a valuable asset. Because with a little bit of strength, you are good to go. Just manpower. You grab, you grind. Yeah, let's go. So grab and grind, circular. Grab and grind, circular. Yeah, we go. Anytime you are in Ghana, this is all over. It's not scarce to find. Just get one, especially if you are in the diaspora. You love it because in as much as it has that disadvantage of being a bit slow compared to a blender, this is also a very good form of exercise for your breath and also for your arms. It strengthens your arms. Strengthens your arms. It gives you a good workout when you are using this. So inversely, it also means that it's not for the weak. If you are an older person who is having maybe joint aches and all, please don't try this at home. That's my disclaimer. But that's on the lighter side. I think that depending on the strength of your arms, you can still use this. You don't need to be a muscular person per se. Just an average strength is, it's enough. Your level of strength will determine how fast you can get the things grounded. I am a bit muscular. So you see it's grounding faster. Because anytime I drive in and circle and drive back in, I drive it firmly in and I hit it just on the spot, such that the impact is obvious now. You see, I intentionally did not pause this video and fast forward because I wanted you to see in real time how fast it will take for us to get this grounded. In the Akan language, this is called apotoyoa. This is called apotoyoa. That's the earthenware basin. And this is called the tapuli. This is made of wood. It's carved. Yeah. I could have also held this part and rather grounded it with this part. It depends on what is convenient. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying what you see. All this is part of the rich culture of my country, Ghana. And anytime you are here, I plead with you, make time, enjoy these things. If you go to the local food vendors where they sell things like fufu and banku, you can sometimes be served in this earthenware bowl. You can eat in it, and with that they'll give you ginger, pepper, and then onion, and you can ground something like this or grind something like this in there, and then add your soup and your fufu, and you are good to go with your meat. It's so nice. It's so nice. So there you have it. I've gotten the texture, the fineness that I was looking for. Yeah. So you see, the perpetual motion. It keeps the whole cycle going. This is how the perpetual motion goes, like the perpetual circular motion, sorry. This is how the perpetual circular motion goes like. So every bit of it is attended. Attend to every single bit of it. And just like that, you are good to go. So when you are done, you gather your stuff. Gather it like this. There you have it. And then, voila. We are done.